guys, that's Snazzy iPhone guy, and this is just a quick little video on the iPhone that will be coming out July 17th. Now, I'm here to talk to you about why it will not be coming out and why you should not be expecting a new iPhone because it will not be present. Rumors been flirting up around that there will be this new iPhone and that there will be all these cool new features on it, but I'm here to tell you that if there is a new iPhone, they're not going to release it on July 17th. Now, a few of the specs they've given are a little bit bogus, and we're going to talk about them right here, right now. Okay, now the first two, 32 gigabytes and 16 gigabyte storage, that's pretty much a given. They up it every time they update. The price points, there's no reason to change them. They're not making very much profit, and they wouldn't raise them because then that would upset people. So those two are good. Okay, now 3.2 megapixel camera up from the current 2. That's been a complaint for a while, and my kind of thought on that is, so what? If you're going to put a camera in there, put a good one in there. If you're going to upgrade, don't make it 3.2. Put a bigger lens and make a better camera, because you're going to still be fitting that in this little hole, and that's not fun. That's not cool. So I think Apple's bad to do that. I think if they're going to upgrade it to at least 5, maybe more. Okay, next one. Video recording and editing capabilities. This is cool. I've wanted this for a long time. But this seems something more that they should do in a software update rather than a hardware update, because it's just not a big enough selling point for me to upgrade from my 3G to my iPhone just because there's video recording and editing capabilities. And if they're mediocre, if they're lame, then that would be really, really not cool for Apple to do, and I think they'd have to do something bigger, create a bigger flare to make it happen. Ability to send picture and video via MMS. We already know you're going to be able to send picture on an iPhone 3G. Video hasn't been announced for iPhone 3G, but my thought again is, who really cares? Not a lot of people use video MMS. I know there's a lot with pictures, but video, again, cool, but it should be implemented in the phones now. It shouldn't be a big selling point for the new phone. Okay, discontinuation of the metal band surrounding the edge of the device. And that one supports this next rumor, which is an OLED screen. Now, an OLED screen, magnificent, beautiful screen. Samsung has said, well, a secret source from Samsung has said Apple's ordered thousands and thousands of these screens, these new OLED screens, so that they can fit them in the new iPhone. My thought is, why put an OLED in there? Apple wouldn't do that because, first of all, who complains about the iPhone screen? Nobody. It is the best screen other than maybe the BlackBerry Storm on the market right now. It's a beautiful screen. It's magnificent. So why would Apple spend more money to upgrade it to a screen that is a lot better, but one that, I just don't see it happening. Maybe in 2 years when OLED is around, that would be cool, but right now people don't care. 1.5 times the battery life of the current models. That's a really, really neat update, and the OLED screen supports that because OLED takes less power than regular LEDs to run, so that's cool. It uses the same battery as the iPhone 3G does right now. Double the RAM and processing power. This is a really cool rumor. I really like this one because a lot of the games, a lot of the high-intensive memory games, when you're running on a phone, quits. On the iPod Touch, they don't, but on the phone they do because they're running all the chips, they're doing all this other stuff that the iPod doesn't have to worry about it. So they would want to double the RAM because all these cool new apps that are coming into the store, the iPhone can't run. The original for sure, and the iPhone 3G as well, because there's more chips in there with the same chipset. It's just slower. Built-in FM transmitter. This is a stupid one. This is what ruined the rumor for me. Why would now this is not a transmitter, or this is not a receiver, so it's not that you'd be able to get FM radio on your iPhone, but it transmits, so you'd be able to get audio from your phone onto your car stereo, which is stupid. Why would they want to implement that? That's a third-party manufacturer thing. It's poor quality. Apple wouldn't want to get into that area. Apple logo on the back will glow. That's just stupid. There's no point in doing that. I can see Apple doing something because that's their little design flair, but once again, not necessary. Rubber tread backing. This was another one that was a little bit of a beef for me. Now, if they said soft touch plastic, I could believe it, like a matte feeling, but rubber? Apple makes what they call quote-unquote beautiful devices. The reason Steve Jobs didn't put a big honking camera in the original iPhone was because he wanted it to look sleek. And rubber tread backing, that's not the sleekest thing you can put on a phone. It's more durable, which is good, but it seems more like an industrial product instead of a consumer product, and so I don't see that happening. Sleeker design, that's, I don't understand how you can get any sleeker. Built-in compass. Cool, not really. I don't really care personally about a compass. It just seems like another chip that doesn't need to be in there. It will support turn-by-turn directions, which is cool, but there's already third-party manufacturers that do that are in that area, so Apple would be kind of invading. So I don't really think that all of these things would be implemented in the new iPhone. Now, this is just one pic. People have zoomed into it, and oh, this is the original article. So this expands on it even more. But anyway, so people have zoomed into this picture on Mac Rumors and done in-depth analysis, and people are saying it's photoshopped because there's weird blue shadings. It's poorly done. It doesn't look like the phone would. And they said it was a poor Photoshop job and it's fake. And I have no doubts in my mind that this is fake. It's more of, will there be a new phone on July 17th? And my main reason no is because if you'll remind yourselves, June 19th, 2007, Apple released the first iPhone. Now, this is a month preceding that date, which means the original iPhone owners, they are signing off their contracts with AT&T. They're free to roam to do whatever they want. So Apple's not going to wait a month. They're going to want people to latch on to a new iPhone. They want there to be a brand new iPhone, a new cool iPhone. And, you know, the Palm Pre is coming out in a week, in 2 weeks. And if that's an amazing phone that just kills the iPhone 3G, people are going to be switching over to Sprint. They're not going to keep their iPhone. They're going to do something else because their 2-year contract is up. And Apple's going to have to retaliate and release a new cool phone before then so that AT&T doesn't lose that market to the Palm Pre. So I think that if Apple does release a new phone, it will be on or before June 19th. Because that will be a big, big, big deal. And so that's the main reason I think this date is bogus. It's, will we see a new iPhone in the next 2 months? Maybe. Will it be on this date? I'm almost absolutely positive no. So that's what to expect. That's what to think. I thank you guys for watching. This is That Snazzy iPhone Guy. One last thing. You can enter yourself in a giveaway I'm starting. It's for Demonoid invite codes, the biggest and largest torrent site on the net. And they are very exclusive. You have to have, there's only 1 day a month you can get in and all that stuff. And I can give you 3 coupon codes. So put just your comment and you're entered. You have to be, no, actually let's do DM and then your comment. You have to be subscribed, and that's how we're doing it. Thanks. And as always, stay snazzy.